everyone, I'm Katie.
And I'm Dave.
Welcome back. Today we're looking at meditation beads and how we use them in a yoga class.
Absolutely. And big thanks to Hillary for the question.
Yeah, great question. She left it in the comments below. And if you've got questions based on anything we're talking about or anything that's come up in class, let us know.
Yeah, thank you. I've got a question.
Yes.
What episode is this?
5.
This is our 5 weeks. Wow.
Yes, it's been a quick year.
It's going fast already. Thanks everyone for the feedback and encouragement. It really makes a difference that you tell us you're enjoying these.
Yeah, it makes it all worthwhile that you guys are getting something out of it. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. So let's get into it, shall we?
Yeah, meditation beads.
Do they have any special names other than meditation beads?
Well, they can be used in a lot of different contexts, not just in yoga. So sometimes they're called prayer beads.
Yeah.
Like you might have come across rosaries as well.
I've heard of those.
Yeah. What else? Japa beads.
Yeah, Japa mala.
Yep, Japa mala. Yeah.
Mala beads.
Mala beads, yes.
Yeah.
Mala beads.
Or any sort of combination thereof, I guess.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we've got some examples here.
We do. These are Rudraksha beads.
Rudraksha. So they're made out of different things, though. You often see them.
Yes.
So Rudraksha, what's any significance to that?
Yeah. It's a very significant or sacred seed coming from India. You know what? It's from the plants. My Latin is, well, my Sanskrit isn't brilliant, but my Latin's even worse. But it comes from the genus Elaeocarpus, which is a type of plant which often has blue fruit. So this is a Rudraksha plant, and in Australia there's a type of Elaeocarpus.
Oh wow!
Which different species though?
Yeah.
But it's called the blue quandong.
Oh, awesome!
So the seeds look very similar, actually.
Yeah. I wonder if I've seen those, because often I've seen these little things. Do they grow down here in the southwest?
Yes, they do. If you walk, I think they're the red ones that grow down here potentially.
Okay.
But yeah, it would be the same genus. And if you go for the walk along the foreshore from Busselton to Dunsborough, there's some
you
along
see them on the
there.
ground. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. But they're not just all made out of seeds, are they? Because I know they can be made out of sandalwood and Bodhi seeds and lotus flower seeds.
Yeah. So often seeds, but other stones.
Other stones and things like that. So really, they're a personal thing.
And often there can be a mix of beads as well. It's not necessarily the one type. These are all Rudraksha, and there's a knot between them, which makes it easier to use. And in this particular one, and this one. In this one though, in this example, it's got little tiny beads, gold beads between it instead of knots. And they just make it easier to work.
It spaces the beads out.
It does,
so yeah, that's awesome. So these are quite lengthy. Like, how many are there? And
there's 108 beads. Plus, usually there would be a guru bead at the end, or a bindu, which is the start or end. It's not actually part of the circle of the mala.
Yeah.
As such. So you wouldn't count it when you start using the mala, but it just is a spot to mark where the start and end of the 108 are. This one's got a Rudraksha, so same type of bead that marks, it's a guru bead and it's got a tassel on it. Sometimes they'll have a bead that's a different shape though.
Yeah.
Yeah, often tassels come out of them as well.
So what's the significance of 108?
108, it's got lots of different reasons why it's significant. So, for example, there is said to be 108 mama points in the body. There's said to be 108 spiritual sites in India. The Upanishads, which is an ancient Indian text, there's 108 of those. It also ties in with some Vedic constellation where they talk about having 27 constellations times 4 parts, which equals 108 Dwapadas. And they also talk about 12 zodiac houses times by 9 planets, which is 108.
So the Upanishads, are they part of a text?
They're the end of the Vedas.
End of the Vedas. Oh yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Which is it's a very, very ancient text.
Oh yeah, excellent.
So yeah.
So what do we do with these things?
we would use them to keep track of our meditation. Sort of as a sort of like timekeeping. So you would chant 108 mantras, or you could do a derivative. You could do 54 or 27, 12, depending on how much time you've got. So yeah, the way we use them is we would drape the beads over the middle finger and the last three fingers, and you would start at the guru bead. So you want to try and keep your index finger clear of the beads, because that's said to represent the ego.
Okay. So that's that sense of self.
Yeah, so it's different. It's what's called ahamkara, which is the I-ness, the sense of I.
Oh, so not self. Like Western.
Not like Western, where it's a inflated sense of self-worth. It's a different sort of ego. It's the I. So we steer clear of the index finger, and because that will hinder the ego will hinder us on our path of yoga. We start at the first bead next to the guru bead, and we use our thumb. We will chant, whether that's out loud or internally, and we would then push the bead down once we've done the chant, and then we'll chant again and push the second bead down and go on, and we keep going. Every time we chant, we take a bead across the middle finger to count until we get all the way around to the end of the mala. And if we're doing more than 108, we don't cross over the guru bead. In fact, we spin the mala and go back the other way. So we never cross over the guru.
And you can do derivatives too. Sometimes one of my favourite practices that I do with this is 108 ohms out loud. And sometimes I don't have time for 108 because it takes me about 40 minutes. So I'll count down to whatever derivative of 108 I want to do, and I'll tie a little piece of cotton or wool or something like that in there, and that way I can get to that, go, okay, I'm here now. Yeah, that's awesome. So what are some of the different chants or mantras you could use? I just mentioned Om.
Om's a great one. I quite like using lengthier mantras personally, so I would use Om Namah Shivaya, which is great because it's secular, because it's about the sun. So it is worshipping the sun, not the external sun, but the light within.
Okay, awesome. What about Soham to do with the breath?
You could use Soham.
And Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Om peace, that would be lovely.
And what about the Om Ganawan?
The Ganesh, the overcomer of obstacles. That's Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Awesome.
There's also another one, Om Namah Shivaya for Shiva.
Yeah, okay. That's, so there's anything that's really makes a connection with you could use. I guess it wouldn't even have to be in Sanskrit or something. You could just use a word that has some sort of connection as you go through it, which I think is what's really beautiful about it. You could even just do it through belly breathing if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And that would then, give you a set timing for that. And rather than having an alarm on your phone snapping you out of your practice or something, it's just nicer to go, oh, I'm at that point. Do I want to continue, turn around, or do I with this things or not? Well, that's pretty much it for another episode. Short and sweet this time.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We have uploaded from the Downward Dog session that we did, the videos online now as we speak.
Yeah. So if you want to practice and try what we were talking about in the Downward Dog episode, our last episode 4, jump online to our pre-recorded classes, and you can use the free code that is in the Downward Dog video to access
3 more days
to the end of the month.
As of today, which is the 29th of Sunday.
So you've got the 31st till the 31st.
Yeah. 2 days.
Yeah.
2 or 3 days, depending how quick you are. All right. Okay. Please don't forget to like and subscribe also, because it really, when we see those numbers come up, it just tells us that perhaps people are getting something from these, or you're enjoying it. So I think that's a really cool thing. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Yeah, thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, cheers. Did you want to do a shout out?
Oh, there is some mantra on our pre-recorded classes. So if you want to try.
Yeah, there's mantras on there as well.
Yeah.
Also, Did you want to do a shout out to that 1% that's not in Australia?
Oh, hi to everyone in the USA.
Yes, someone in the USA is listening to our podcast, not the YouTube, and they just popped up USA, and we're like, wow, welcome, hi, thank you. Right, see you everyone.
See you guys.